It's about 4:30 on a Friday afternoon, September the 3rd, 2010, and this is White Bear, Saskatchewan. Here comes somebody southbound on Highway 342. Northwest up there is Lacadina, Tyner, and eventually Plato on Highway 44. Settlers began arriving in this area in 1906, farming settlers that is. Over there in the horizon, 13 kilometers away as the crow flies, is Kyle. Those are the Kato Hills in the background. Beachy is up on there. And these are White Bear's former rail yards. Canadian National built down from Eston 34 miles to the northwest in 1925, and they ended their line here. Whether they were going to connect to Kyle or not, don't know. The inventory of existing grain elevators in Saskatchewan dates this old pioneer to 1921, but seeing as how the railway never got here till 25, I wonder about that date. There's at least one pioneer elevator here from the early 30s right through the 1970s. And here's White Bear's current postal station. There was a post office established in this area in 1911, rural post office. The one here in town closed in 1992. Where White Bear got its name, I'm not sure. There's a White Bear Lake to the north and to the east. Where it got its name is a mystery. Somewhere near this old elevator, CN raised a third-class station in 1927. It was removed at an unknown date. And this is the third and last school to educate White Bear student populations. It was opened in 1949, closed in 1974. The kids all moved to Kyle now for their education. The community was established as an organized hamlet in 1949 and remains so. The sign says 1928 the school opened, but that was the first school, the Cooleyville School, which lasted until 1933 and then was likely renamed White Bear School. Ball diamonds in the background there. The statue is by Ralph Berg, who did others in Cabery Leader, the Antelope in Serial, Alberta, and the Bunnock in Macklin, Saskatchewan. He's famous for his big statues. They suggest that that old false front building there was the Cooleyville and White Bear School at one time. You might wonder why the grass looks so neat and trimmed around the town site, and that's because of the lawnmower races that are held annually every second weekend in August. Big fun before the serious business of harvest starts. And there's the Ducks Unlimited flag flapping in the wind there. Somehow I don't think this restaurant's going to be open for supper tonight or breakfast tomorrow. Lots of Saskatchewan Rough Rider football fans in the neighborhood showing the colors. And there's the old hotel, still a jumping place. Population of White Bear is only 15 in 2006, holding steady from 2001. Peak population was in 1966 with 165 souls. Somebody's petunia collection, gorgeous. White Bear, Saskatchewan.